All right, folks, this is Chuck Stu Show, and Pearl Houston Book, would inseminate Minnie Kaling. Would you?
I would have to think about it.
I'm talking inseminate, like as in my babies will be had by her.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'd be down with it. All right, so this is Chuck Stu Show, Season 2, Episode 6. We're back live, once again, watching WWE NXT, the superior programming from WWE. Chuck, what do you want to say to the folks?
Pussy is easy here on the Chuck Stu Show, and once again, I am your host, NXT. We're changing this from a political program to a wrestling program. Yay! And here is me, your host, happy birthday, Otto, Chuck Stu. And with me, as always, the man like Bill Alfonso, calls it right down the middle, Samoa Joe's biggest fan, Dr. Pearl's Houston Book.
I gotta tell you, we just watched an old match. It was
Lyoto
Machida versus Randy Couture. And Lyoto beat him with the crane kick technique. And my God, I blew up when I saw that. I was like, my son of a...
Jumping off the wall.
God, I was jumping off the wall. Now, here we have Samoa Joe. He is the new NXT champion. Obviously, they want to move Finn Balor up to the main card, which I 100% support. If you listened to our last broadcast, you heard me rant about how Finn Balor is going to be champion, probably one of the best in the next year. Now, what do you think about Samoa Joe as champion?
Well, I've actually been. Chuck Stu is a big fan of Samoa Joe. I'm not a fan of SoCal, but I'm a fan of NXT is back home. And so what I'm saying here is that Samoa Joe, I've been following him back when he was in TNA, back from 2005 to about 2011, because I used to buy a lot of best of DVDs of Rasputins, and he would be on like every fucking DVD I bought, even though it'd be like Jeff Hardy or the best of AJ Styles or the best of somebody. So,
gentlemen, what stands before you is a man who keeps his word.
True that.
True that.
Samoa, I am a fan. You are a wrestler. I like that.
And despite the best efforts of your beloved former champion Finn Balor,
My boy.
I am much like death in Texas, inevitable, and I stand before you, your new NXT champion.
He's not really getting booed, even though he's a heel.
Yeah, well, that's the thing about NXT is that you can be a heel, but yet everyone loves NXT, so everyone just gets cheered. Unless of course you're Eva Marie, because Eva Marie's garbage.
Yes.
I put the world on notice. It is a new era. It is my time, and I'll run things. And if anybody has a problem with that, then I'd be more than happy to beat you down and choke you out.
Oh shit, who is this?
Who is this?
Oh shit, you know what? I know who this is. This is motherfucking Eric Young from TNA.
Eric Young is on
Eric
here?
Young, he's on TNA, he's on NXT. There he is.
Eric Young?
Eric Young!
I followed this guy's career on TNA. I didn't even know he was a free agent.
Yep, he's on NXT.
Chuck Stu here, and Chuck Stu, he would, I think that Eric Young is actually one of the best comedic wrestlers who, a lot like Chris Candido back in the 90s.
Yep.
And I actually think this dude is mad talented. So he's good in the ring, he's good at acting, he's hella good at cutting promos. This dude is basically Chris Candido for the millennials. That's what Chuck Stu thinks.
Well, that's exactly what I
Hey, he's got my patch on his jacket.
He's got Chuck Stu's patch. Here he is, Eric Young, NXT. He's going to be fighting for the world title soon.
Really?
You know me.
It fought in TNA.
And I know you. You're Samoa Joe. A wrecking machine. The baddest man in the land.
EY. Let the commentators join in.
E-Rye was a commentator, but he got fired.
Sure
Well, A-Rye was a little bitch. So fuck.
Alex Riley, to all the people who don't know who A-Rye is.
Change you see, I collect those.
Ooh.
I collect championships. Things changed for you, Joe, and now they're gonna change for me.
Woo!
Woo! Eric Young. Always squaring up.
They're going nose to nose, folks. Boo!
Come on, Joe.
Don't be a bitch, Joe.
Yeah, you're bitching out.
E1, you don't even belong in the same ring as me.
Ooh, them's fighting words.
And the next time you do, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Oh. Oh. Damn it. So Eric Young, he came down from TNA. I did not know he was free agent.
That's true. You know what? This just continues the trend of TNA guys coming to NXT for a better opportunity. And you know what? It's worked out so far. Samoa Joe and Austin Aries, and it's going to work out for Eric Young because it's just going to be another chance for him to have worldwide exposure.
What the fuck's going on with Dixie Carter? Why is she not offering them more money even though she knows they have
Because
talent?
they don't have money. It's TNA. They don't have a fan base. They don't have WWE's money. They don't have that McMahon money. And McMahon put his ass behind this, and it was a good idea because now he's getting back all the fucking he's getting back all the fans that were disillusioned by the PG era. He's getting them all back with NXT. It's working for me.
Yeah, but it's working for Chuck Stu too. Well, Chuck Stu and Dr. Pearl's used to book here. It's working for.
What's up, baby?
Yeah, what's going on? What's this? Tessa Blank. Okay, Blanche. All right. Tessa.
Ooh.
Let's call the
see that
botches.
camel toe.
Let's call the botches here. We're gonna play a game that we're gonna make a weekly on the Chuck Stu broadcast. It's called Call the Botches with the female matches. But we do not call the matches if Natalia is in the match. And
That's because Natalia doesn't botch. I gotta tell you, she doesn't do it.
yeah, who Tessa here? Okay, who's Tessa fighting? Who's this? Hella makeup on her face. Oh, it's the plus size fighter, Nia Jax.
She a big bitch.
She a big woman, yes. All right.
The word is that they're going to try to push Nia Jax to go to the main event status,
because she's the next China, except she ain't. She's not like chiseled from stone. She's just.
Exactly, she's plus size, so they want to push her, that's the kind of thing, the way things go,
If you can keep up, I'm fine. I don't care if you're a bigger guy like Kevin Owens. If you can stay the routes when it comes and not get blown up in the ring.
Exactly. I mean, you could be as fat as you want, but as long as you can, perform in the ring and still cut promos, you're good.
Yep, Haystack Calhoun.
Exactly. Chuck Stu's
Right, so
favorite
walk
wrestler,
up.
Hey Stu Cafoon.
Oh, there was a bump on her back. Tessa's back. She really sold that throw. That was a belly slam, maybe.
She kind of pulling back a little. I don't like that. But.
She got a push back. Tessa's selling it. It's pretty good. I'm liking that. Clothesline missed. Oh, that was supposed to be a grab, but she just used her tit force to smack Tess back to the ground.
Tit force. Hashtag tit force, folks.
Hashtag. So, let's see. She's Tess is definitely selling this mammoth. That was fucking. What's that when you just slam into the other person on the rope?
Body press.
No, that's not a body. Military. No. Oh, that's Samoa drop.
Samoa drop.
Okay.
I have a feeling that Nia Jax is going to be Chuck Stu's favorite diva soon.
You get to be pushed up to the top.
If you build like Nancy, you get to be pushed up to the top 10. That's what Chuck just said.
Chuck Stew. That was actually what we like to call a squash match, or what the insiders call a squash match. Tessa was actually put there to make Nia Jax look good. She's basically the female equivalent to Viscera or Big Daddy V, or Big Sexy, however you like to.
Big Sexy V.
It wasn't Big Sexy. That was Scott Steiner. No, he was Booty Daddy.
Yeah, but Scott Steiner wasn't as sexy as Viscera, so I just gotta say.
No, he was not.
No way, Jose.
No way, Jose. What is this? What does he look like? What does Jose look like?
So what do you think about the action so far, Chuck?
I mean, it's been pretty good. I mean, with the fucking so when you take Nia Jax, and I can see that they're trying to create like this illusion, like what they did with Umaga, that she can't be beat in the women's division. They're gonna just have her squash different divas. I mean, yeah, I mean it works. She did do the Hogan leg drop. It looked fine. Everything she did, there was no botches that I could see.
Right.
Tessa sold that shit like a proper jobber would. And, you know, she looked great doing it, so I have no complaints about that. So, number 1, 2, 3,
exactly, I agree.
6, 7, 8, 9. Is this Finn Balor? Oh, it's Ty Dillinger. Okay. All right. I'm a 10. Dr. Pearl sees some book. Would you classify Ty Dillinger as a dime?
You know what, I would, Kent. And you know the reason for this is because, you know, he's got the body, he's got the looks, he's got the promo skills. He is the perfect 10. And he's got a 10 on a card in his pants. So he just pulled that shit out. And he's a 10. That's all you need.
He's perfect, is what it says on his trunks right there. And he's got my old haircut. Whoa. Is this Nakamura?
No, because the crowd's not popping, so it's not Nakamura.
It's a newcomer. Oh shit! It's Austin Aries. All right. Yes. Austin Aries is another guy that I actually told you, Dr. Pearl's book about a week ago, that you didn't know about in TNA, that actually Austin Aries was suicide back in, what was 2013?
That's true, I did not know that. I knew him as Austin Aries, but I never saw that he was suicide.
He took off his mask one time when he was in the ring with Bully Ray, or now he's Bubba Ray, but back again. But yes, Austin Aries, another, so this is actually going to be a good technical match. The only problem is everybody's chanting for Ty. But see, here's the problem with Chuck Stew has a certain feeling right now, and I'm fine with the lockup. It's a good match here. But where are fucking Jason and Gable? So
you know what? I read the synopsis for this pay-per-view for this event, and Jordan and Gable are not on this card.
Jordan and Gable. Why the fuck are they not on the show?
I don't know, because I saw a promo recently. It was just showing Jordan and Gable coming up from the Indies. It said, "Who can stop American Alpha?" And it said no one. But yeah, they're not on this card. I don't get it.
Just put them in a squash match. I don't care. I want to see them. Have them fucking squash the team again.
I think it's because they really want American Alpha to go to the tag division in WWE. No, they pushed Vaudevillians and they pushed Enzo and Cass, and Enzo got injured. And so now the Vaudevillians are the number one contenders. Like, no one gives a fuck about them. It's all about American fucking Alpha.
It's all about American Alpha.
All about them.
Vaudevillains, I don't even know why they were put up to be on fucking Raw and SmackDown. I'm not saying that they're both not good technical competitors, because they are okay. Like, they're good, but at the same time, like, they're not. So I would much rather see American Alpha on there than them. Like, put American Alpha against, when Enzo comes back after he had that. Why don't you talk about how on Payback, he tried to go under the third rope and he slapped his head on the mat. He went to it. He fucking went comatose, and then
Yeah, so I watched Payback myself, and it was the finals of the the number one contender tournament for the tag titles. Vaudevillains versus Enzo and Cass, and of course Enzo and Cass are the fans' choice. We love Enzo and Cass, but on just a standard throw, Irish whip, Vaudevillains, they did it in the middle of the ring. They did it incorrectly. And Enzo was supposed to go under the ropes like a normal baseball slide, but he ended up hitting the second rope, snapping his neck back and hitting him on the back of the canvas. Now, he rolled out of the ring, and he was down on the ground for a while. The refs put up the X. They carted him out, found out he had a concussion and several different issues. And so now WWE scrambling because they wanted it. I can guarantee you Enzo and Cass are going to win that match.
Oh, yeah.
Now, Vaudevillains are the number one contenders. They're going to face New Day at Extreme Rules in a couple weeks. And Enzo and then Cass, they're trying to put Cass in like singles matches because they can't lose heat. They can't lose they just can't lose the pop on Enzo and Cass. So
no,
they're trying to keep them going, but yet Enzo's out. So it's like
double slap to the ear.
It's a waste. Now, I have no problem with Enzo and Cass. I think they're the best tag team since New Age Outlaws. I think they're a pretty good promo tag team, but they're not American Alpha. I, for one, enjoy technical wrestling, good-ass technical wrestling, and American Alpha is what satisfies my need there. American Alpha would kick everyone's ass in fucking WWE. Everyone's ass.
Yeah, because both of the wrestlers, Gable, he was actually billed as a guy that's like Kurt Angle, where he actually won in one of the recent Olympics, the gold medal for wrestling for our country. That's right.
Yeah, exactly right.
And fucking, what was the other guy's name?
Jordan and Gable.
Jordan. I keep thinking Jason. Jordan. I call him Hall. Jordan has actually won the 2000. I believe it was the 2000. Damn, a tie. What fucking special was that?
You gotta see the special that fucking Kevin Owens did on Sami Zayn. He seriously had him in a fucking suplex. He put him in a suplex normal, held him up, but then dropped him back on his knee. So his head was like there, so it was like the back of his neck on his knee, so it was like a backbreaker.
So it was a Death Valley driver into neck breaker?
Into like a backbreaker.
Backbreaker. Okay.
So he went he had him up on his like a suplex, and then he just dropped him on his knee. It was wild. I remember
Death Valley driver is the FU, but then he lands.
No, he had him in a suplex though.
A suplex.
Yeah, he had him in a suplex, and then he dropped him on his knee, with the back of the
could have
right
fucking
here.
Killed him.
Yeah, it was a crazy move. I saw it, and I was like, oh my god, what was that?
Just pick up the.
I digress. I think American Alpha needs to come to WWE because
Jordan, he actually won the 2014 All-American tournament, the same one that Shelton Benjamin won.
Yeah, so if any of you know me, Shelton Benjamin's one of my top 5 favorite wrestlers. I loved watching him, and I still watch him every time and again. And Team Angle was my team back in the day. The only problem I think is that Kurt Angle said that he is semi-retired. He's going to take some time off the rest of the year, and then he has also brought up that he might come back to WWE if he wanted to push some talent. I think that's what they're waiting for. They want Angle to come back with American Alpha and be the new Team Angle. But we're talking 6 months from now. It's a long time.
Yeah, we're going to have to wait.
I don't know. But I would be willing to see that. Angle comes back with a new Team Angle. That's my kind of shit.
That's some fucking good shit right there. So, Austin Aries actually pulled up the win by doing the special of the 420 splash onto Ty Dillinger, and he picked up the pin. Austin Aries is actually not going to be... looks like, at least for this week, he's not going to be jobbing. That's fucking fine with me. That's fine with Chuck Stew. Oh, the Hype Boys. Attacked by the Remnants? What are they called? The Renaissance? What's their tag team name?
This message back.
What'd she say?
We said marry me, damn it, and she said OMG win.
Really? I'll get on that. Oh, the revival. The remnants, the movement.
Close enough.
Close enough. Bucket. All right. Okay. Dr. Pearl to use some book, and this is Chuck's doing. It's the Hype Boys. Excuse me. Zack Ryder and Mojo.
Mojo Rawley. And we here at the Chuck Stew Show, we're very much fans of Zack Ryder. We 100% supported his Intercontinental title win at WrestleMania. And we 100% were disappointed by his loss the very next night on Raw to The Miz, who we think shouldn't even have a job in wrestling.
No, he's
But I
Captain Who
digress.
Gives a Shit.
I digress. I don't know what Vince is thinking at that point, but here's the thing. Zack Ryder's still working. He's still getting some money, which is what we like.
Yeah, I was actually reading one of those lists where Zack Ryder was actually in the lineup to get fucking let go by the WWE recently, but I guess they reversed their decision because he wasn't on the list when Vince let the guys go. So it looks like he wants to keep the Hype Boys, and why not? These guys, both of them are, like, they're good. They're talented fucking wrestlers.
They're talented guys. I think they would have a chance in WWE. Because as you know, the current champions of New Day were just some goofy-ass motherfuckers. So obviously the Hype Brothers would go over in WWE, but whatever. You know, whatever.
Yeah, I like Revival. They're coming out to Big Schmo. I don't agree with that. But, you know, they're coming out. They're both, like, legitimate, authentic, technical wrestlers. They did do that fuck up, and then they yelled at the crowd. He said at the Botchamania episode, the bald dude right there, he yelled at the crowd on, I guess, last week's episode that we missed.
Yeah.
I guess because we're drinking. Because he yelled, "How's that for Botchamania, you idiots," to the crowd because they did their special correctly.
Yeah,
Good for him.
I have to say the Revival are one of my favorite tag teams here. There's really good technically.
No flips, just fists.
They're good on the mic. They're just hardcore guys. We like that here at Chuck Stew Show.
We're both Lance Storm-esque marks. If you can hold a technical match of chain wrestling-esque style of pro wrestling, I will be a fan of you.
Exactly. If you could hold a match of that style, I will respect you. And if you can do that and cut a promo, then you've got a fan for life. That's just how it is for me. You know, those are the two things I respect. I respect technical wrestling and promo skills because that's what you need to be a winner in this game. If you got both, then I'm a fan. So the Revival, the last time I saw them cut a promo, it was pretty good. Their wrestling skills are off the charts. So they've got a fan in me. You know, they're not a fan in me. Not an American Alpha fan, per se. American Alpha just kicks my ass every time I see them. I love it. I will pop every time I see their ass come up. But their Revival are close too.
Yeah, they're getting close to it. I mean, I don't know if it's the Hype Brothers, if it's a squash match or not. But fucking Zack Ryder, he's selling that. Long Island IZ is selling that. He's no longer an internet champion. He hasn't been in a couple years because John Cena almost killed his career. But I'm just stating that the Revival here, if they're going to be the ultimate heels in tag team technical wrestling against the American Alpha technical base tag team, you can have them on whatever takeover they have in whatever city next. I'll fucking watch it.
I will watch it. Anything the American Alpha's doing, I will watch it because they are my new favorite tag team. My favorite tag team since, like I said before, Team Angle. And Team Angle is what, 2003? We're talking almost 12 years?
Yes.
Since Team Angle was around? Yeah, I haven't had a favorite tag team since then.
The World Greatest Tag Team is actually still wrestling as Charlie House and Shelton Benjamin in Ring of Honor.
I know that, and I've seen it, and it's great. It's great stuff. But I'm a mainstream WWE fan. I've never watched any other promotion, to be honest. I've been a fan since...
Are you listening, Vince?
I've been a fan since I was around 9 years old, which we're talking, that was almost 20 years ago. I've been a fan for 20 years, despite however many people think that wrestling's stupid. I've loved it. I've watched it. I've gone back and back again. But You know, right now, I gotta say, right now the product's not impressing me, which is why we watch NXT, because NXT impresses me. NXT is for the guys like us who have grown up with wrestling in its heyday when it was great. And now we just want that again. We want a little bit of piece of that again. We don't want Roman Reigns champion. We don't want that bullshit that they're putting out now. We just want like good wrestling.
Yes, I mean, now that Stephanie and Shane McMahon are both now headlining Raw at the same time, which, and they're trying to make Stephanie a face now. It's again, for like the millionth time, it's not fucking working. So
it's really
just
not.
take her off TV permanently.
Honestly, you know what? I'm going to call it out right now. I'm thinking it's just a McMahon ego thing. Like, Stephanie just wants to be on TV because she likes the feeling of being on TV. But she just shouldn't be on TV. It's really not working. Shane, I like on TV. They need to have Shane and Paul Heyman run this company because that would be the best thing. Have Shane be the on-screen guy that runs the matches, the commissioner, the CEO, whatever you want to call him. Have Paul Heyman be the head writer. You can even be a commentator if you want. Because I liked Paul Heyman as commentator back at the turn of the century. I loved it. But don't have Stephanie on TV. She can stay as an executive. Just have her in the background. Just have her not be on TV. Triple H, we appreciate everything you've done for the company, but it's past your time, buddy. You've been around for 20 years now. It's time for you to just chill out and be a backstage guy. You can be the guy. I appreciate what you've done with NXT. You pushed NXT. You made the Performance Center, everything like that. I appreciate that. But Triple H, you just need to back down. Be the corporate executive that you were meant to be when you married Stephanie. You guys can run the company. That's fine. I'm fine with it. As long as you just don't get on TV. Just don't be on TV. Shane McMahon should be on TV. Paul Heyman should be on TV. And that's it. I just want those two guys to be the thing. No more authority figures on TV because that storyline does not work anymore unless you have a larger-than-life personality.
Yes.
It worked with Vince because he was crazy as fuck. Everyone loved Vince because he was wild. He did whatever the fuck he wanted, and him and Stone Cold just worked together. But you don't have that chemistry anymore, so you can't do it. You can have Shane on TV every once in a while, just like as a commissioner, maybe make matches, be like the on-screen guy. Paul Heyman comes on, he's golden every time he comes on. I love Paul Heyman. Have him be the head writer, write the storylines, and then I promise it'll be new golden age of wrestling.
New golden age of wrestling. I mean, TNA is the golden age of wrestling right now.
I'm just saying, if you put Shane McMahon and Paul Heyman as the two top authority figures.
He just got let go. What is he doing on the show?
Who is this?
It's A-Rye. He just got fired. Strong style what?
Don't talk shit about Nakamura because you're about to get fired, buddy. You have been fired. As of today, you are fired from this company.
Who else got fired, Dr. Prosley's
Damian Sandow got fired, which is a disappointment because
he was more over than The Miz.
Yeah, we like Damian Sandow here. He got incorrectly pushed. And so it was kind of like a lost opportunity, honestly. Obviously, Wade Barrett, that was something that we've talked about before. I personally...
Misbooking.
I enjoy Wade Barrett, but unfortunately he just didn't have the right... He didn't have the right booking here in the company. He just got one bad booking after the other, and he just didn't work. That's fine, whatever. Hornswoggle got released, which is inevitable. Santino got released, which is great. Cameron got released, which... No one's going to miss her.
Yeah, who the fuck cares?
No one's going to miss her ass. And then Alex Riley, which no one's going to miss him. So I think all the choices they made were good, with the exception of Damian Sandow. But what are you going to do? You know, you gotta pick and lose your battles.
A black man named Jose. Okay. I mean, I've never seen this guy before. Dominican Republic. Who's the other guy?
The other guy's a jobber, obviously. They're trying to push over this guy, which is like a dancing mix of Carlito and the other
Fandango.
dude. Fandango? I don't know.
And what was the dude's name from WCW? Disco Inferno.
Let me tell you something. I can't think of one dancing gimmick that worked in wrestling. So I think
Disco Inferno technically worked.
Yeah, but
the whole company was
WCW.
shit, but
in WCW though, you don't do anything.
Who's this guy though? Who's the jobber?
He's a jobber. I don't know, but here's the thing: I've never seen a dancing gimmick work in wrestling. It just doesn't appeal to anybody. You know, Brodus Clay danced. He sucked.
Oh, what about Rikishi Too Cool?
Yeah, well, I guess that worked, but
That worked.
I don't know. They were just more than dancing, though. Like, this guy's just straight, like, he's dancing in a stance and shit. Like, that's not going to work. It's just not going to fly. Honestly, you know what? I have a feeling that this guy was probably, like, worked hard in indies. He probably got signed, and he was just so happy to be signed that he just accepted whatever gimmick they gave him.
Yeah, he didn't know how to say no. I think the only guy that mixed the Caribbean style of dancing, but he mixed it with what's it called, aerial wrestling, like acrobatic wrestling, was R-Truth back when he was Raw and the Truth Killings in TNA. Not now.
Not now. See, that's the thing, Ron.
Back in 2005, yes.
Yeah, but R-Truth now is just a shadow of his former self. He's just garbage. This guy, he looks good. He's got a good look about him. He's ripped. He's very talented. He appears. I think they're giving him the wrong gimmick. Maybe when he goes to WB, if he ends up going all the way, they'll push him to a different gimmick. Hopefully, I would hope so. He seems like he's talented.
Blind snap mirror right there.
I don't know. I just like it. Just pains me to see guys, talented guys like this,
Giving shitty gimmicks.
You know, it's like there's so many. There's just such a history of guys that are talented that are given shitty gimmicks because they just, because that's what Vince decided they thought they needed.
I think the most criminally underrated guy who was given a shitty gimmick and it went nowhere in WWF. What are they chanting? This is wrestling? I can't hear it.
I can't hear it.
It's fucking Lance Storm.
Yeah.
He was not given much to work with, but he is mad talented. So
yeah, I think Lance Storm is the ultimate underrated wrestler. Like, he's the guy that, I don't think anyone will ever eclipse him in terms of being underrated. He's the most talented guy that I'm one of the most talented wrestlers I've ever seen step into the ring.
yes.
But yet, in WWE, they didn't give him anything to work with. Straight Lance Storm, Canadian guy, straight-laced, no gimmick. He's just running straight off his wrestling skills, and he still lasted for years. So that's got to tell you something. But
have you seen his matches with him against Rob Van Dam in ECW in the late 90s?
I don't think I saw all of them, but I've seen some.
Back when he was with Justin Credible and the world's most sexiest man and some bitch.
Yeah, I mean, I got to say, Lance Storm, we're calling you out right now, buddy. You've been one of the talented guys. We love you here. We appreciate you, but
you want to be on the show, be a guest. Like,
exactly. Like,
we'll talk about Donald Trump.
Here's the thing. The thing I got, maybe the most major issue I have with WWE and Vince's booking is that he mistreated all the guys that came from different companies. The guys that came from WCW and ECW in 2001, he mistreated every single one of them. Treated them like shit because they didn't come over to WWF when they wanted to. And then even now, with guys like Sting, a legend, Sting, who's now a Hall of Famer, the only matches he had, he lost. Against dudes like Seth Rollins and Triple H. Like, come on. That's it? Seth Rollins injured him, ended Sting's career. Seth fucking Rollins. Like, I don't understand. Like, you couldn't give him one win in WWE, really, Vince. Like,
even against a greenhorn?
Give him a fucking squash. Like, one squash. You didn't give him anything. And I know that's just your ego talking. You're like, oh, Sting didn't sign with me in his prime, so fuck him. I'm going to have him lose, like, to my guys. Like, that's not... That's the one problem I have with his gimmick, with his booking. The major issue I have.
Major, yes.
Who's this? Hey, baby.
Yeah, also the major issue is she's not on my dick right now.
And that bitch wants Austin Aries'
yes!
dick real bad. I saw her look at him, and she's sucking his dick tonight in the backstage.
Who else was fired? Did you say one of the fucking... I fucking hated that.
Cameron was one of the dancers.
From the Funkadelic. I fucking hated that gimmick.
There was nobody of note fired except for Damian Sandow and Alex Riley. Oh!
Oh, shit.
There it is. Project.
Oh, good. Is he getting bumped up? Is he gonna arrive on Raw? One on a house show. Oh, we already discussed that last week. Oh, damn it. I mean, yay, but boo. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's just saying that Finn Balor's returning to NXT next week, and I gotta say he's next on the block. Like, he needs to move up to the main roster because he will be big. He was gonna be big. I'm calling it right now. Today is May 6th, 2016. I'm calling right now, fucking Finn Balor by this time next year will be one of the biggest fucking guys in the main roster. I guarantee.
Well, yeah,
it.
I mean, you already called it. He's basically the new Jeff Hardy.
He's the new Jeff Hardy. Like, I don't understand. Like, the PG format that they're pushing right now, the kids are gonna love the shit out of fucking Finn Balor. They're gonna love the fuck out of him, and I don't understand why they're not pushing him. I understand they're waiting for the right time, and I just can't wait for that time because he's just gonna blow the fucking rest of the roster out of the world.
I can't wait for it either. Get him on WrestleMania. But really quick, we have a side discussion with, right now, it is my ex-fiance and her boyfriend has sent a new message to the chat, I guess right now, discussing our old form of talking on this channel of politics. We're talking about, it's a discussion or more of an argument over white privilege. And what exactly does that say right there, Dr. Pearl's Houston Book? What is stated by this mystery man?
Nancy sent it? How does she see it? Well, that's...
I'll read it. So this mystery man was talking about white privilege, and what he's saying, racism is a form of prejudice. Oppression is a result of prejudice. Prejudice often results in oppression, though not all prejudice is racism. White privilege is a form of oppression that's fueled specifically by racism. I agree it's a result of whom's in power and it should be stopped. But to do what? That you have to remove those people from power. Yes, we're trying to educate those coming up from ignorance, but as fat shaming is not okay and the opposite is not okay, skinny shaming and opposite of racism is not okay. That actually still just is called racism. I have every right to defend those like myself that don't agree with it. We're also a vital point of ending the oppression because it is a culture. Shame ignorance specifically, not the entire culture or races. So, he's still fucking dropping the hammer here. Oh, I got another new message from that chick.
Sorry, man. Oh, why? You should say, because you're such a goddess. I've never seen anything like you.
Among the human women, I'm going to pull out some writing shit right here. Among the human women of Pop and Tucson, you shine like a bright beacon. Like the light of a goddess. There we go. How about that shit? Anyways, so it's going to be Eric Young right now, main event with Samoa Joe. Boom. That was a fucking elbow smash. Boom. Elbow smash back to Eric Young. Elbow smash Samoa Joe back to Eric Young. Elbow smash, Eric Young back to Samoa Joe. And now fucking Samoa Joe is laying a bam. He just missed. Boom. A punch right to the face. Boom. Another punch right to the face of Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe is walking backwards. He's not able to take the punches. Boom. That's another one into the turnbuckle. Eric Young tried to throw him, but Samoa Joe just missed it. Oh, right there. Look, I was going for a code breaker. It was actually 1 foot drop kick. Boom. Kick to the stomach to Samoa Joe. Bounced off the turnbuckle. And that is a running Russian neck breaker right there. That is a kick out at one because Samoa Joe ain't having it. He is the champion. Eric Young, I'm so glad you came to NXT. You have been so underutilized at that fucking company at TNA. I'm so glad you're here. Face smash right into the turnbuckle. Samoa Joe gets, once again, that's a head smash right into the turnbuckle. Boom! That's a punch right there to Samoa Joe. How's Samoa Joe going to get out of this because Eric Young is just late? Oh, that's right. Oh, he threw him over the fucking rope. Eric Young has been thrown over to the rope and he hit the fucking staircase right there by Samoa Joe, throwing him over the top ropes. I'm calling this match the Chuck Stu Show. Once again, if you want to listen to Chuck, oh no, he's going. Oh, that was a fucking suicide dive, but it was a running also at the same time, flying elbow smash right to Eric Young's face. Everyone's going fucking nuts in the stand. NXT! 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 And now we're at a commercial break. Oh, God. Okay. We need to do the commercial break here. I want to talk to you about Game Boy Advances. Yeah, they're pretty fun. It's not Nakamura, but it's pretty fun. You know, you can buy a lot of games for it, but Nakamura is not in any of the games, so I don't know why you would want to buy it. I mean, yeah, go ahead and go to Belfast, Dublin, or Liverpool, or anywhere that you can buy a fucking, if you can buy a fucking Walmart or Target, anywhere you want to buy a Game Boy Advance. But if Nakamura is not in the game, you know, keep the money in your wallet. All right, so boom, knife edge slap. I mean, not exactly knife edge because it wasn't going like Chris Benoit or Kurt Angle's a knife edge slap exactly. So it's the elbow to Eric Young's face again. Boom, right there. He's throwing some haymakers right there, hitting Samoa Joe right in the face. Boom, but Samoa Joe comes back. He fucking elbows Eric Young right in the face and drops it. He fucking sells it. That's some good shit. You got Eric Young. Here's a little anecdote from Chuck Stu. You got to be confident you're a bitch. Samoa Joe can't believe it. I mean, he's getting slow to getting up here after he tried to go for the pin, but Eric Young kicked out at the 2 count by the referee, and the referee saying you got to open your fist. Because he's throwing Samoa Joe's throwing punches here. He's a heel. He's got to open his fist.
The referee's telling him to open his fist.
Yes.
Like, fuck that shit.
I saw that.
Fight stiff, goddammit.
Fight stiff. Ken Shamrock versus fucking
I gotta tell you, I've been watching old classic Attitude Era, and they fight stiff every fucking match. So don't tell me that they gotta not fight stiff now. It's bullshit.
It is bullshit. Fuck PG culture. Fuck PG era. But I'm still gonna support the fact that they're wrestling, even though I don't appreciate the fact they're not cussing. Samoa Joe's not able to fucking bleed.
I want them to cuss.
Cuss. Samoa Joe, if you see the Eric Young speaking out, say the fuck word.
Drink this.
Oh, shit.
Got Quaaludes in it. Got 2 more drinks to drink.
This is Dr. Proceeds the Book, and Chuck Stu's Show is brought to you by Quaaludes. Get them while you can. And it's brought to you by Burger King. Have it all day.
Y'all think that Quaaludes don't exist anymore? Well, fuck you. We have our own brand of Quaaludes.
They're called Lemon Chucks.
Lemon Chucks. Pop your Lemon Chucks and you'll feel good all night.
All fucking night.
Pop Lemon Chucks and you're guaranteed not to go to work the next morning.
You're guaranteed. If that shit, I'm not even saying that that's a guess. It's not even a fortune. It's a guarantee I go to work.
It's a guarantee you're not going to work. I'm just telling you, you're not going.
Dr. fucking Chuck Stu from also Cambridge and Hayward graduated in the Department of GAME. I'm just saying that I wrote 3 fucking books just like Michael Savage. And I'm on the Savage Nation. Fuck you, you old bastard. And I'm saying that, how am I supposed to write my fucking 4th book? Samoa Joe, that's a senton drop. That's what Bubba Ray Dudley does. That is a 2, and that's a kick out at 2.5, almost 3/4 right there.
What were you just saying?
I wrote 3 books. I need a 4th one. I don't have enough time to write because I have a job. So, fuck him at Safeway. I need to be able to write, all right?
Exactly. So Safeway, you can fuck yourself. Stooky Boy is not coming in tomorrow morning. He's calling out.
Can suck my dick or cock.
I gotta tell you, he's calling out tomorrow. He'll get fired tomorrow. And you know what's going to happen? He's moving to Phoenix. He's getting the fuck out of here. No, he's moving. He's done. He's gone. He's already gone. He's calling out tomorrow. He's getting fired tomorrow. He's moving to Phoenix tomorrow.
Yes.
Like Cody's moving to Tempe. Y'all leaving tomorrow, May 7th.
May 7th.
You guys are moving.
We are moving May 7th of 2016. We're off to the new chapter, the new adventure, but I'm coming back to Tucson because I'm sure Nancy's friends will be able to, they're going to
We got a new message.
hold me down.
We
Really?
got a new message.
Oh, this girl likes you, man.
Oh.
What did she say? Whoa, wait, the beacons? Gondor calls for aid?
This bitch is a Lord of the Rings fan, and I like that shit, because I love that shit.
What should I say? Lord of the Rings, oh shit. Oh yeah, Gondor, okay, yeah, alright. What should you say? You like Lord of the Rings, let me throw that in there. How about you throw a quote from Lord of the Rings?
Alright, let's try to see. I don't know if she's fucking with me, though. She might be fucking with me.
No, she ain't fucking with that picture, with those sunglasses on, that fucking backpack. No, she ain't fucking with you.
You should say, and Rohan answers, and that's ROHAN.
And Rohan
Answers.
Should you also say The Hobbit is the best book ever written?
No, because I don't like The Hobbit. I like The Lord of the Rings.
You don't like The Hobbit?
Just say, and Rohan answers.
I did. I sent that shit.
But you gotta supplement it. Send something else. Like,
Okay.
no, seriously, like, you're fucking hot. Something like that. I don't know, like change it so that way
No, seriously.
you are gorgeous or whatever. I don't know. You're a poet.
You are a poet.
No. You're the poet. You say something to her.
Oh,
that's
me?
nice. Yes.
Oh, the Chuck Stew. Call the fucking man.
All right. You text. All right. So Samoa's got Eric Young in the corner. He's talking some shit. He's pushing his face. Eric Young looks beat down. Samoa is exercising his rule, an Irish whip. Oh, and he flips over the ropes, but goes right back into a shoulder block underneath their legs. Fucking right hands to Samoa Joe. He's rocked, folks. Irish whip reversed by Samoa Joe.
There we go.
Missed the clothesline. Oh, and into a fucking forearm. Flying forearm.
Eric Young's picking him up for a suplex. Almost a snap, but he's too fat.
Such a fat guy, he still was able to
Yeah,
suplex
fucking
him.
give him the elbow drop. Give him the test elbow drop, the testicles drop. Give it to him. Elbow drop, yeah! This is for the title.
For the title?
Yes. Actually, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Chuck Stoop fans. This is not for the title.
I was gonna say, I don't think they would give Eric Young the title shot that quickly. This ain't 1999 when like
William
normal.
Regal must have a lot of faith in this guy to carry a fucking main event on his first night.
Well, here's the thing. The thing about WWE is they're constantly scoping out new talent in every single promotion. Ring of
Good.
Honor, TNA, Lucha
New
Libre,
Japan.
New Japan. They're scoping
Lucha
out all
Underground.
the talent. They're scoping out all the talent. So if there's any interest in talent coming to new NXT, they're gonna push them. They're gonna push them hard. And so that's why you see Austin Aries getting pushed. You see Eric Young getting pushed.
Pro Wrestling
Samoa
Gorillas,
Joe getting pushed.
Kevin Owens got pushed.
Kevin Owens got pushed.
Oh, shit.
Kevin Owens got pushed hard. He was only in NXT for a couple months, and then they pushed his ass up. They gave him the title, had him feud with Sami Zayn, and now he's like a main eventer in WWE. Everyone loves him.
He feuded with John Cena and beat John Cena at that
Exactly.
pay-per-view.
He beat John Cena in his very first fucking match. His debut match, he beat John Cena. Like, you have to have faith.
Boom, right there, Samoa Joe special.
Muscle buster to Eric Young. He's not even done. He's putting him in the headlock.
The Kajahajime, that's Taz's special.
He's done.
He's a Samoan suplex machine, and Eric Young is out.
He's
wearing the same
out.
armband that Roman Reigns wears when he goes to...
He's tapping. Samoa Joe's not letting it up. He's tearing his neck open. He's trying to kill Eric
Have you
Young,
noticed that
folks.
is the Taz mission? That's the same special?
That's the Taz mission, folks.
It's the Kajahajime
Well,
judo.
although I thought the Taz mission had one arm inside.
Is it one arm inside?
I could have sworn the Taz mission, you go underneath one armpit.
Oh.
Like that.
I might be wrong.
So you got one, you're choking out the neck, but you got the arm in there too. Like choking
Yeah,
out
because
too.
it's a half triangle.
Yeah,
if you're
it's
going
like a half
that.
triangle.
So
I'm pretty
you
sure
might
that's
be
Taz.
right. You might be right about
At
that.
least that's how I've always understood it. But then again, in actual WWE, they're pushing the sharpshooter, but they're doing cloverleaf every time. So I don't know.
D. Malenko, Texas Cloverleaf.
Even Bret Hart did a cloverleaf, and they called it the sharpshooter. So I don't know. In my opinion, I was under the assumption that the sharpshooters, when you grab both ankles, are underneath the armpit.
It is.
Right?
It is.
All right, but
yeah.
everyone else is doing
Even
one ankle under the
Sheamus
armpit.
is doing that.
Yeah, everyone was doing one ankle under the armpit and one ankle on the side.
And Michael Cole, you fuck! Even when Sheamus was doing it on the Raw that just happened this week in May, at the first week in May, you were still calling it a sharpshooter when it's not.
That's the thing, is that it's like they've basically eliminated the cloverleaf as a move. They just eliminated it. Like anything where it involves both legs, it's a sharpshooter automatically. And I don't like that. Samoa Joe's posing with the belt, they're booing him, and that's it, folks. That's the show. Chuck Stu, fuck you.
Thank you for watching or actually listening. Watching if you're blind, listening if you have ears to the Chuck Stu Show.
If you're blind, fuck you.
If you're blind, please don't drive. And thank you for listening to the Chuck Stu Show. Once again, I'm your host, Chuck Stu. This is Dr. Pearl's Houston Book.
Yeah.
And we will see you on the holographic moon.
If you like music, then fuck you.